this is, I think, underappreciated, and a lot of times people, particularly out of institutions like this, I see they want to start a company. The first thing they want to tell me about is like the product and the technology. And that's interesting, but I think a lot of times I look at sort of the business model innovation as well. And then there's just business execution. You know, Dell figured out a way to sell computers without retailers. That was cool. And now they have retail, but you know, and Walmart figured out a way to have a better distribution chain with lower costs and all that stuff. So those are some general themes. Now I'm going to kind of go more specifically into, if you have a specific idea, you know, what are some of the rules of thumb? And here's where, this is a little bit more kind of where you would see venture capitalists or institutional investors sort of thinking this, you know, along these lines. One of the things they look for a lot is this idea between product and market fit. They teach that a lot now in business schools. I think there's a whole class here about this. And the whole idea is, you know, there's lots of latent market needs out there. How do you build a product that really, you know, feeds right into it and sort of drives that kind of, you know, excitement and fulfillment from the customers? That's a big thing, and understanding that fit and sort of how the entrepreneurs see that fit and what testing you can do early in your product life cycle to sort of prove to yourself as an entrepreneur and to the investors that there is a tight linkage between the need and the product or service you're offering. That's one of like the probably fundamental things that you have to look for when you're evaluating a startup opportunity. Market size is obviously a big deal. I put sort of the rule of thumb that venture capitalists look for. You know, they typically, and again it's changed, but you know, I still rule of thumb. They like sort of a company that can get to $100 million of revenue, and that